Okay, breaking SpaceX IPO news. I have a way for you as an individual investor to buy SpaceX IPO shares the day it goes live on approximately June 12th. That's the day right now that we're looking at. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that and how you can get in on arguably the biggest IPO of all time. All right. And this is one that I am definitely getting into myself. I don't know if it's going to work out to get in day one, but I am definitely going to be buying some SpaceX shares because if you look at the combined business, I think it's going to be insane and a lot of that. Okay, so I'm going to share with you right now how you do it. All right, so Robinhood. Yep, Robinhood is your path. Okay, there's actually another one too. I'm going to share that with you in just a minute. There's two paths. Robinhood is the main one I'm going to share with you. And here's what's happening. Robinhood is putting retail investors in front of institutional investors, if you will, and allowing individual investors like you and I to get into the SpaceX IPO. And I think this is amazing. And I saw this. I'm like, oh, I got to make a video on this. This is important because I know a lot of you guys are following me and you're interested in the SpaceX IPO. There's so much interest in this. It's insane. Okay. So what you're going to do, I'm going to walk you through this right here. So SpaceX is expected to begin trading on the NASDAQ around June 12th. June 12th is the date. Is that the actual day? It might move a little bit, but that's the day they're looking at. All right. So the expected filing price is going to be $135. In fact, I saw something yesterday where it kind of felt like one of the institutions was trying to get them to lower or raise the price, and Musk came out and said, no, the price is going to be $135. Okay. So when SpaceX filed their IPO paperwork, they named a short list of retail brokerages as channels for selling shares directly. Get that right, Austin. And Robinhood was on that list. Here it is. This is the key. Through Robinhood's app, you can have the IPO. Sorry, it's right here. The IPO access feature inside of the Robinhood app is how you get access to this. You will submit a non-binding indication of interest in the SpaceX IPO, essentially a request for a set number of shares ahead of the listing with no minimum account balance required. That's how you do it. Okay, so that's it. Some of you, if you want, pause the video right there. Goodness, right there. The page keeps moving. Pause the video if you need to reread that, but that's how you do it. I'm going to be doing this here later as well inside of my Robinhood app. Okay. So this is so cool. All right. Detail matters more for Robinhood than it does for SpaceX. Robinhood, what they're doing is really smart, is instead of holding these shares back and giving them to preferred clients or whatever it may be, no, they're in fact saying, hey, we're going to let everyday retail investors get in. It's smart on Robinhood's part. Why? Because it's putting their name out there in front. And I guarantee you the number of new Robinhood accounts being opened because of this one IPO, the SpaceX IPO, is going to be massive. It's going to bring them tremendous amount of new customers. It's smart on their side to allow you and I as retail investors to get in. Now, I said at the top of the video, there is another path if you want, and that is SoFi. Okay, so SoFi, if you use SoFi and their app and their system, you can do a similar request through the SoFi app as well. If you don't want to, maybe necessarily follow in the Robinhood path. Okay, so that's it. So this is pretty cool. All right. I think that this is really what it comes down to. The access is the real catalyst. Kind of what I talked about. It's forever been basically impossible, right? For people like you and I, everyday normal people, to get access to these IPOs, to these high-level IPOs. And I think that Robinhood doing this and Robinhood being part of the SpaceX IPO will open the door for other IPOs down the road. I mean, think about it. There's Anthropic coming out, OpenAI is coming out with IPOs, and I'm sure that a lot of eyes are going to be on Robinhood associated with the SpaceX IPO to see how well that goes, Because I think at the end of the day, look, the company that's doing the IPO they have their target number. In this case, for SpaceX, it's $75 billion. That's what they're looking to raise. They have their target number, and they want to get there. They want to get to that number. And I think by Robinhood doing this from a retail standpoint and giving access to retail investors is important, because it sends a message to the companies IPOing. Hey, we can allocate a certain number of shares, maybe 20% of the shares, to go into this retail channel, and those shares will be bought. Those shares will be there. There will be enough demand to take those shares, especially if you're talking about as high visibility, high profile companies like SpaceX, future IPOs, Anthropic, OpenAI, that kind of deal. And I think that's the key. All right. And that's what I really, I think that's what really is important here. So there you go. Robinhood is your path if you want to get access to the SpaceX IPO. Don't have an account? Go get it. Go get an account today. Go sign up for that, because it might take a day or two for kind of all the stuff, the dust to settle, to get a new account set up. You got to get it funded, that kind of thing. And then, you can follow that procedure that we talked about right here, which was in this paragraph right here. It's right there. You go into the IPO access feature, you submit a non-binding indication of interest. Essentially, you request a set number of shares ahead of the listing with no minimum account balance required. There you go. All right. So, all right. Okay. Before I let you go, I want to share with you a way that you can make even more money in stocks right now. All right. So how would you like to know the perfect time to buy or sell any stock? Literally, how would you like to know when you should be buying and when you should be selling? Why does that matter? If you know when to buy and you know the perfect time to sell, and you can buy and sell, lock in that profit, you put that profit in your bank account. That's what I'm offering you for about $1.10 a day. Here you go. This is Nebius Group. I got about 3 of these I want to show you. This is a buy alert to a sell alert, and you can see them all the way up here. In the last 66 days, up 169%. If you had my software, which by the way runs on an iPhone, runs on an Android, it runs on any computer, for about $1 a day is what it costs you, just straight up. Okay. No hidden fees, no nothing. It's about $1.10 a day to use it. Okay. You could have put 1,000 in and you would have made over $1,697 in profit. Micron, look at this. Buy here. There was another sell alert there, and then a buy and sell. 64 days, 215%. $1,000 bought, $2,159 in profit. How much different would your investing life be if you had another additional $2,100 in the bank account? Not done yet. Taiwan Semiconductor, look at this. Buy, sell, buy, sell. You can see it. 162 days, 54%. Dell, look at this one. Buy here, sell there. 13 days, 95% profit. AMD, buy here, and you can see other sell alerts, buy and sell. But look at this, the sell alert all the way up. Blue box right here. In the last 63 days, it's right here. You see it below where my mouse is, 177%. The software tells you where to buy and where to sell any stock you want, okay? There's a link in the description below, right below this video. It'll take you to my page, X1 Algo. That is my trading indicator. I built it. I literally spent $30,000 building this trading indicator. Why? Because I wanted to build the best, most simple used trading indicator that you could use to help make more money. Let's call it what it is. If you don't know when to buy or don't know when to sell any of your stocks, you are flying blind. You're not making as much profit as you can. I just gave you 5 examples. AMD right there. Dell right there, 95%. Taiwan Semiconductor, 54%. Micron, 215%. Nebius Group, 169%. I can give you 18 million other examples, but that's it working real time. You see it working, okay? So link in the description below. It'll take you to X1 Algo. Literally, when you go to that link down there, there's a discount code, SP1. Use that code at checkout, and it gives you a discount where the prices are cheaper than you see on the screen. There's a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back refund guarantee. That means you can try it really for 30 days, and you get a refund if you don't like it. So you have zero risk in this, bottom line. You have no risk in this because you try it, you like it, you love it, you use it. You can cancel it anytime down the road, okay? No long-term contracts, any of that stuff. It's month to month. Cancel it anytime, all right? And there's live coaching every week in the members area. Yeah, live coaching. All right, so I've got everything here for you. There's also a private Discord community where you're inside of a community with other investors, and you can share and all that kind of stuff, get great ideas and all that. It's all here for you for about $1.10 a day. Links are down there. Go get it. I'll see you. Bye.